What's up guys, today I'm going to be unboxing Prerunner fenders that I just purchased. I already unboxed one, the front fender. It's a 4-inch bulge, and from the factory they make it like this. It's kind of rough looking here, so what I'm going to do is take a Dremel or something like that, just make it smooth here. It's time to unbox the bedside. So here it is guys, I just unboxed the bedside with the trapdoor. Now this is an option, you can take it without it, but I don't recommend it. It's gonna go onto a Silverado, a 2003, it's a Duramax. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the bedside. So the first step is gonna be taking the filler neck off with these bolts here, the tail light and the tailgate. Almost everything that I need to be off is off. I'm actually surprised about these. I took my flare off and the fender is looking really well, so it's kind of a bummer just to grind them off to do that project. But anyways, so now what I have to do is to take a cutoff wheel, a grinder. You can take a plasma cutter, you can take anything you want, but I'm gonna use a cutoff wheel, and I'm gonna have to cut all the way here and then all the way here. I'm all done cutting the rear bedside. Now the only thing that I have to grind now is on the inside here, on the inside of the wheel well. Should be able to remove it. Yeah, there we go. Woo!
And that's it.
So all the spot weld here has to move. Okay, so now it's kind of a bad situation because the previous owner put Linex all the way to my bed, and I can't actually grinding that is a pain in the rear. So what I'm doing is cutting a strip, but you're not supposed to do that, but in my situation that's what I'm gonna do. I actually did the mistake here. I was saying a straight line all the way down here. Actually we have to put it here because the aftermarket fender is gonna bolt right here. So if I would keep on doing this line, that support here would have been gone. So there's my first mistake on that thing. Now the bedside is in, but for fitment there's a lot of problem. I'm gonna have to trim. They do that here, so it's like an option for you if you want to keep your tailgate or whatsoever. So I want to keep my tailgate, so I'm gonna have to trim all the way down here in order to do the fitment. Now she's all in place. It took a lot of trimming, especially in this area where the light is, because I had a massive gap and I didn't like it. I'm probably gonna have to extend my filler neck as well because it won't fit at all now. And I'm gonna need bigger tire with offset mag because right now it's just sitting like a train and I don't like it. Now the only thing I have to do is to put some bolt all the way down, bolt it in place even here. And that's pretty much it. I'm also gonna have to put some new support here to here. So all the bolts are in there. You gotta make sure you're not tightening these a lot because the fiberglass is probably gonna crack. What I did is to take some nylock, so even if it's loose, it's just not gonna come off anyways. Down there I have a support made out of shower pole to hold the curtains. For now that's what it's gonna be. It doesn't really matter what you're taking anyways. I have another one here. And the trap door is back on. The only thing I have to do now is to fill their neck. The fitment isn't the best, but it's the cheapest out there on the market with these guys, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. Okay, so this is day 2. I did the other side, but I didn't get it on cameras. I think it's just pointless at that point. And that's pretty much it for the bed. Now it's gonna be time for the fenders, but that's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, so for the front, I did a lot off camera, but it's not rocket science. Basically, you take the inner fender off, the wheel well, and then the flare, you take it out. And it's a good thing I'm changing these because they are pretty rusted. You got to take the light and the grill out. Obviously the bumper out as well. So even the manufacturer's support, I grind them off because I'm planning to go ahead with another bumper style. And on this side it's even worse. My wheel well is just completely garbage, so it's really a good thing I'm taking this out. Okay, so I'm off for the night. It took me close to, I'd say, an hour just to take my bumper off, so I'm gonna gently close the hood for the night and shut her down. The bumper that was on the truck is actually super massive, and it's just not the style I'm going for on this, so this one's gonna be for sale. So as you can see already, this side for the front, and to my surprise, it went actually super great. The fitment isn't bad at all. The only thing I have to do is to trim like here with a Dremel or something, because my door is catching right here. But it went super great yesterday. Don't panic, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. The first step I did on the other side is I took a cutoff wheel, and I just went all the way here, all the way here. Now if you want to keep these, it's up to you for your hood bump stop, but I'm not gonna use them. All the way down here, I'm gonna follow my fender line, and I'm gonna do a straight cut. I'm almost done cutting the fender. Now the only place I have to cut or drill the spot weld before now is just way quicker to just do a cut right here, and the fender should come right off. Just one more cut down here and she's off. Now that I have a clear access, I'm just gonna make a straight cut here, so it's gonna be out of my way for the fender. On this particular truck, there's like a big round of glue here, so it's pointless to use the grinder. I'm just gonna pull on it, maybe make a cut here or something, and just pull that part off. That glue is way weaker on that side. So now what I have to do is take the 3 spot weld, I believe, here, and then all the way up here, all these spot welds, I have to take them out, drill them out. I'm also gonna cut that part off because I think at that point it's just pointless to keep some rust on this truck. There's one bolt at the bottom you have to take out, this one, as well as these 2 inside the door, but you have to make sure you have a super long extension. Oh, I'm actually missing one, so that's gonna be easy. The bolt missing in the door, I just found it. She was stuck in there, so it's pretty cool I found it because I'm gonna use it for the fender. In order to put the fiberglass fender, what I did on the other side is I have to take the cutoff wheel and just cut here, pretty much down here, just to have a recess so I can access the boat right there. There's like a lip on the fiberglass fender, and it's gonna go fit right in here. So when you're done cutting that part, it should look just like that. I'm actually gonna do the exact same thing for the bottom mount right here. And maybe I did this on the other side. I just trimmed that lip because she was pretty useless for the fiberglass fender. The fender's in position now. It's just holding by these bolts. That was the spot weld actually. Now I decided to put some washers because it's only fiberglass. It's pretty weak. I recommend to grab a friend for fitment because you're gonna put that fender on and off and on and off. The fitment isn't that great out here. I had to trim so I can open my door and close it properly, but I'm still not really 100% satisfied about that fitment, especially around the light. Obviously this one I broke it, so it has nothing to do with it, but here I can put my finger in here. It's not that great. Same thing for this one, but the truck has a really good look in the end. Not with these tires anyways. So basically, to hold these fenders, there's one bolt down here, there's two in the door jamb, there's the three that I put on top. Maybe if you can fit more, that would be great. There's one here and there's one here, and that's all. So anyways, that was my Prerunner style fender, whatever it is, video. Thanks for watching, guys.